Hey my freaks, how's it going today? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we are going to do the first video of the Opinionative series, and I think this is really going to go good. I think the first video would be nice for me to do, would be doing the Revelations Easter egg ending cutscene. Now just know guys that this is not my footage, this is Mr. Dalek JD's, I forgot his name, but you know who I'm talking about. That's his footage, so I don't take any credit for that. But my opinions, I do take credit for. So yeah, guys, I'll show you the cutscene right now. But if you guys don't want to see it, or if you guys have never seen it and you don't want to see it, do not watch this video. This is a spoiler alert right now, even though the Easter egg's been out for like 20 days now. So, anyways, let's get it started into the video, guys, and I'll see you when it ends.
Everything you fought so hard for, you. Fade away.
Sophia.
Step out from the shadows.
You know what we must do, my dear.
Step before Sona.
Yes, sir.
Finish now.
We will do it together. As one we are. Now and forever.
With the evil vanquished, I can start making it all nice again. No undead, no apothecons, no shadow man. All of it gone. Forever. But here's the funny thing. You snowflakes shouldn't even still be here. You should be fading out of existence by now. Those blood vials. I was wondering when you'd bring this up. They're from realities we've already closed off. They shouldn't be here. They can't be here. Such a paradox means you're putting my perfect world at risk. You guys and your bloody free will. What to do? What to do? Well, you certainly can't stay here. You could send us somewhere else. Some never been. I suppose I could make a little corner somewhere in history. A place where I can dump some of the other shit that I've left over. Or I just wipe you from existence. Ooh, hang on. Actually, that all works out perfectly.
Okay guys, so we just saw the Revelations Easter egg ending. That was Mr. Dalek JD's footage, so do not, nobody mark me for it. I'm not taking any credit for it. And plus it's on PS4. But anyways, back to the point guys. First off, what do I think of it? I think, here's my input of it, is that it could have been a hell of a lot better than what it is. Like, if you guys played the map, or if you guys have seen people play the map, the map's very, very good. It comes out like in this, in the starting room, and then it leads off into Nocturne Toten. It leads off all kinds of places, like Mob of the Dead, Kino. I'm trying to think of where else it goes. Let's see. It goes into Zetsubo, Noshima. It goes into Dreisendracht. It goes into, I'm trying to think of where else it went into. Black Ops 2, there were Black Ops 2 maps I think it went in. Yeah, it had Origins in it. It had a little, no, yeah. But it had a lot of maps from all Black Ops, from all the Black Ops games, or, from the entire Call of Duty series from Zombies. Even back to, I think, either Shino Numa or Verrückt. I can't remember which one it was, but, the map's very good itself, but the ending cutscene, guys, it is one of the worst things I think I've actually seen in a while from Treyarch. Now, I do have to say, thank you, Treyarch, for, making all this great stuff. Zombies has been really fun ever since the days in World at War. I even remember playing World at War, and I was just only able to play Nocturne Toten after I beat the campaign, and it was so cool. But the thing is, we come to this ending cutscene. It doesn't make sense, all right? And let me tell you why it doesn't make sense. Okay, so we finish off the Easter egg, right? We're fighting all the Margwas, the Keepers, and whatnot. And then it cuts off into, that I can't remember anything, guys, and I didn't really pay much attention to, but this is just a little opinionative. So, anyways, you have like that big drone type of eye thing. It's Sophia, like Max's wife or something, and all the objects that you've collected from World at War that you've seen, like I'm trying to think, teddy bear, a gun maybe, all kinds of things, and that part gets pretty cool. But the thing is, where Dr. Monty sets them off as the ancient keepers or whatever with the staffs, I don't like that. Okay, it doesn't follow along, and I'm not sure. I think it's Jason Blundell who started working on Black, who started working with Treyarch, like back when the last DLC came out for Black Ops 2, and then. And I've got to say, the Origins was great. Shadows of Evil, Dryson Drog, Zetsubo no Shima, and Gradi Karavi. Those were amazing. I mean, amazing cutscenes. They were so good. The definition, it doesn't matter, but that was amazing too. You have all the, you have Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belensky, Takeo Masaki. We all have the 1.0 versions of themselves. And from Takeo and Nikolai, we get to see them, and it's amazing, and I really think it's cool, but it's kind of hard to say what I mean from this, is that the ending cutscene could have been a lot better than it was, than Dr. Monty saying, I understand where the blood vials came from, like, I know where those came from, and I understand what purpose they have, but it could have served a better purpose. And we still haven't even really figured out, or I think we have, but I haven't followed too much into it, guys. But at least to me, I don't think that we've really followed much into Back from Mob of the Dead with Dr. Richtofen, somehow communicating with Weasel and all, Finn O'Leary, I think, and getting their blood. Just to me, it doesn't make sense. But I'm just saying, guys, the ending cutscene, it could have been a lot better. We could have seen like our 1.0 versions of all the characters again, except they're all dead, but we have them like laying out on the floor or something, and I don't know, guys. I just think that would be really cool. But I guess this is kind of like basically where Treyarch Zombies ends. I'm hearing that there will be some zombies in Infinite Warfare, and then they'll be like releasing another game that has to do with just complete zombies, but we'll see how that goes, guys. But for the most part, I think this actually ends up the series, or not the series. I think this ends up the first episode of this opinionated of this discussion series or whatever. So drop down in the comments, guys, what you think of the ending cutscene. Was it good? Was it bad? Why do you think it was? And do you think you could have changed it to like be a lot better, or I don't know how, guys. And the next thing I want you guys to do is just comment what the next thing I should look at. What my thoughts are of something, whether I've never seen it or not, whether it has to do with gameplay or whether it has to do with something that in actual life. But anyways, guys, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please do that now, and please hit that like button if you have not already. And yeah, guys, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I basically just ranted my ass off. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.